You have just 11 days to file your taxes. Tax day is April 15th, and scammers are out in force. In fact, our own News4Jax anchor Kent Justice flagged one right away that he received on his voicemail.
This call was to let you know that all past due tax debt has been placed in a non-collectible status, meaning you will not have to pay back your past due taxes. This is part of that new federal economic recovery program you've probably heard about on the news. So before you file or start making arrangements to pay your tax debt, give us a call again.
So that's just one of many ways that scammers are trying to get your money during tax season. Mike Wallfield is the Assistant Special Agent in charge of the IRS's Tampa field office and is joining us via Zoom this morning. Good morning. Thanks for being with us.
Good morning. Absolutely.
So we sent you that scam, the voicemail that we just played. I mean, it sounds official. Would you explain how tax scams like that work to try to rip people off?
Sure thing. So right now, when everyone's thinking about taxes, the scammers are too. And they're contacting people trying to gain trust by telling you some information, and they'll guess if you owe money. And the ones who respond are the people who owe money. So they're trying to give you information that sounds like they know something, but they don't. They're just guessing. And what they are trying to do is either have you send them money saying that it's a way to settle your tax debt, or give them information that they can then use to get money from either filing false tax returns or just stealing your identity.
Yeah, and we want to make it clear, Kent Justice doesn't owe any money on his taxes, as you're pointing out here. These are just mass, phone calls that are made, and they're sent to random people, correct?
Yes. If they send this out to hundreds and hundreds of people, there's a certain percentage that will have something similar to whatever they're claiming. If they're claiming that there's money owed, if there's claiming that you have a particular situation, and it sounds like they know something about you, but they don't even necessarily know your name. They'll just start with saying that they're contacting you about. When they do that, it's not going to be the IRS. We will normally contact someone with a letter. It will begin with a letter. If it is beginning with a phone call, it will be to set up an in-person meeting. It will not be to get you to send payment or to give personal information over the phone that we wouldn't be providing to you.
And I want to make sure that our viewers heard that very carefully, because the call that we just played, at no point does the person identify themselves as someone who's with the IRS. I think we just all assume, and that's the hope, that the scammer will assume that this is coming from the IRS, making it sound even more legitimate. But what you're saying is that the IRS will never contact anyone other than by mail?
It can occur where someone will show up at the door or by phone. That's usually if the mailing doesn't result in a response. Okay. But it will not be where someone has that phone call and they're just trying to receive information over the phone. It will be to set up something legitimate, an in-person meeting where you could check credentials. You can go to an IRS building, something where you can actually see that this is legitimate. It's not going to be done over the phone in the manner that these scammers are doing things.
All right, then that's important. Are there any other tax scams? I know that we've been reporting on a couple, but for the benefit of our viewers who maybe are waiting to the last minute here, they only have about 11 days. Any other tax scams that you could warn them about?
Well, the two main ones that I just described were about stealing your information or getting you to send money. They'll do that by trying to scare you into thinking you need to provide these things. You need to do it immediately. That is not the way the IRS operates. We will give you notice. We will give you time. And the most common one, though, is to get them to prepare tax returns for you with false information and collect an exorbitant fee. That doesn't sound like what's happening here, but the most common thing that is done improperly with taxes is that the person is trying to prepare an improper return. Maybe doesn't even let you see all of the information on your return and gets a very high fee for doing so, and you think that you're getting a legitimate refund. The way to prevent that is to make sure that you're going to a legitimate return preparer, that they put their name on the return, and that they review everything on that return with you, and you know everything on your return.
And you can see how someone maybe who's just in a different, financial situation, who's maybe done their taxes previously on their own before, now they're faced with, I'm going to need some help on this, that they might find someone who is advertising. And again, these look very real. And they go with someone that in the end is really a scammer.
It is a real problem, and we just need to focus on our due diligence of making sure that the person that we go to is legitimate as best as we can tell. But really, that the return is true and contains correct information. If there's something significant on there that you do not know about, don't sign that return. Do not file that return. Go to someone who goes through everything and you understand everything on your return.
So what should someone do if they receive, for example, the phone call that we just played or some other kind of notice, on social media or via text message or through a call, and they're just not sure? What should they do? And they're worried that it is something official coming from the IRS.
Well, if it's something with your name on it and it has your information, you can confirm at your local IRS office. You can go and someone can assist you there. If it's something where it's a phone call like this or someone appears to be pretending to be the Internal Revenue Service, there's an Inspector General for that, Treasury Inspector General for Tax Administration. So just remember the letters, TIGTA, TIGTA.gov. There's a website that allows you to report frauds, scams. It's on the top right. I'm seeing on the screen right there, there's a link. You click on that link and it can take you to multiple ways of reporting what's occurred.
And you encourage people to report these, correct?
Absolutely. If there's something, especially if you have, in the case where someone's providing a phone number to call, some information that can be followed up on. If someone leaves you a voicemail and you have something to report, please do go on there. You can click the link. You can provide all of the information that was provided to you, and we can, TIGTA can look into this and confirm and hold people to account that are pretending to be IRS. Even though these people did not state they're the IRS, they did want you to believe it, and that is not proper.
Yeah, and this way they can be held accountable for it so that hopefully we can stop it from happening in the future. Mike Wallfield is joining us, the Assistant Special Agent in charge of the IRS Tampa Field Office. Thank you so much for being with us. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
And be sure, by the way, to join us on Monday morning at this time at 7:40. We're going to walk you through last-minute mistakes tax filers make so you don't end up making an error that will cost you later.